First of all, I would like to thank the police, Washington finest, to be here, for being here. And I would like to address the dictatorial government of Bahrain, especially the Al Khalifa Bedouin tribe. And this is our final remarks for today's gathering. Bahrain, enduring a struggle toward democracy and justice, as the despotic and dictatorial regime of Al Khalifa celebrate their so-called national day. The people of Bahrain insist on their demand of accomplishing democracy and justice for all. The regime is digging the hole for their own grave by violating the God-given rights of all individuals. The oppressive regime of Bahrain is creating the environment for a mass public revolution that will end the repressive occupation of the country. The people of Bahrain are known for their patience and kindness. Their patience, however, is coming to an end unless the cruel Al Khalifa tribe reforms their policies toward the indigenous people of Bahrain. It is not a secret that these dictators are treating the country as a private resort, where most of the lands are seized by the member of the Al Khalifa tribe. The citizens of Bahrain are denied access to most of their own country because Sheikh Hamad, his sons and his uncle transferred the country into a private resort. In addition, it is not a secret that the self-proclaimed King Hamad has been diagnosed with a serious disease. Nothing will be wiser for him to leave behind other than a legacy of positive leadership. And is starting a new page between the people of Bahrain and the tribal family of Al Khalifa. Such page should consist of democratic rule, transparent government, immediate stop of all kinds of racial and sectarian discrimination, ending the persecution of those who tortured and killed many citizens of Bahrain, addressing the unfair poverty in a rich country, and removing his uncle from the post of Prime Minister, which he has occupied since 1971. Only then King Hamad might go down in history as a reformist who saved the country and his own tribe from the political and security quagmire. The people of Bahrain, to the people of Bahrain, he remains in the same category as Hitler and Saddam and others who enjoy the pain and suffering of those of their people and nation. Let me address our friends in Bahrain and tell them that no one may determine your future or your destiny except yourself. Listen to our founding father in the words of Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence. Quote, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain and inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, government are instituted among men, given their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alert or to abolish it, and to institute a new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness, unquote. People of Bahrain, you do not need anyone's permission. And I repeat, no one to revolt against an oppressive regime like the one which you have, like the one which has enslaved you for so long, which is actually not from Bahrain. They're from the desert. They used to be thieves. The Al Khalifa Bedouin tribe has been given many opportunities to correct their actions, make this one their last opportunity, or choose the option that is laid in the Declaration of Independence by Thomas Jefferson. At the end, we stand side by side with our friends in Bahrain in their peaceful struggle toward democracy and justice in their country. Americans for democracy and human rights in Bahrain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.